Mike's fine.
I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, baby.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Let's go.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And they're not running the ball much anymore. It was working. They shouldn't have stopped.
Rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's a give to Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold.
I got Leonard Fournette.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Same exact thing happened twice in a row.
Finding a lane, he barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Letting one go deep for the end zone. The LA
About to say, how are you going to let that get in there, Peters?
Coverage there pushes this to 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete.
Yeah. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side.
Trip between his legs.
That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55,
that's the first
yards, low trajectory
kick got blocked.
Here, you get that thing up. This should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post.
He's gone.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley.
Is that 70-something?
Touchdown of the season.
78 yards.
Strike quickly here for 6 points. Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, against 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big
Great
guys
blocking.
downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT.
Now that's how you swing a game right there. Block a field goal, -3 for them. Turn right around and score a touchdown for you.
One play, the long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board.
You got tight. You got tight.
On second down, here's Fournette.
I got it.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
False start, offense.
That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Now, after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Showing it. Showing it.
From the gun, Mariota. And the Rams got him.
Man, he could have ran. Mariota would have ran.
Record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just
stand there like a statue. Mariota would have been gone.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
On 1st down, it's gone. Now left, he's got it to Everett. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. And he's going to get this.
Keep blitzing that safety, so I'm going to keep doing.
11 yards there, 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Man, this defense is trash.
10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This
wide open holes.
18. From the gun, here's Goff. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Left. We go, 76.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And that'll
oh my God.
average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind
Sweeps and power runs just never work. That's why I never use them. Because they don't work like they should.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Kelly, 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mariota. That's complete to Taylor.
No, he's gone.
Taylor. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Taywan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone.
At least they give us another chance before the half.
Hey, what? White 20. 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Mike.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He finds an opening past the 40. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Woods. 23 yards, the final tally.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter.
He almost
You
juked
just
both of those
exchange
fools.
someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still
Oh, sugar.
Comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
But no Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm coming.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Wide open.
That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. But now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Josh Reynolds as the first half is winding down. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive in total 8 plays.
All right, let's just send to the third quarter. And big shocker, we get the ball again.
We go tonight. 120.
Here we go. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got 4 down. 4 down.
The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go, fellas.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off.
And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley
Oh, come
fumbles the
on.
football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Whatever.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team. But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. No yardage.
Get him, Taylor.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Yeah, that's what y'all get for messing with us.
That's how we do it.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
The offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, come on.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand.
We did not deserve that, but whatever.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
They go play action here on first down. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Samson Abukum able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now.
Abukum is all over the damn field.
3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer.
Dude is making plays every single down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long here for Mariota. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
We play to win.
Why are you celebrating, man?
Go.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the team are right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
So I just figured out that was cover 1, and I did the slant over the middle with Everett, knowing that the safety was going to cover that, and then I hit Cooks with the drag because I knew he'd be isolated on the linebacker.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
third quarter and you've got the lead, you're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the red zone now, Goff. Throw left side to Reynolds. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hold on. Check. 14.
If they're blitzing everybody, we're going to hit Everett on a slant.
Goff now looks to throw.
Yep.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because
they were
these
literally
tight
blitzing
ends aren't
everybody except the
necessarily
corners and
tight ends of
safeties.
old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Mariota now to throw on first down. And that's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Yeah, buddy.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again.
7 rushes, only 3 yards for Fournette. My God.
It'll be a loss of a yard.
He has been pummeled.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. David Long, the rookie from West Virginia, there defensively.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense.
Okay, he's not from West Virginia, and he's not a rookie, so I must have messed something up there. He's from Michigan. And this is his 3rd year, so.
Let's go, Michael. 180.
Man left. 4 down.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here we go again.
Gurley again here on first down. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. Let's go.
Again they run with Gurley. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
180.
Yeah, we got man coverage now. Probably going to go Reynolds on the out or Everett deep.
They go play action with
Nope,
Gurley.
never mind.
Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
It was zone.
That one covers 29
It's cover 3
yards.
zone.
First down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay.
Okay, who are we going to hit?
This is 3rd and 4.
There's some kind of weird alignment.
Out of the gun. Gone. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line.
I've only missed 1 pass this whole game.
They're able to convert on 3rd down.
Not bad, not bad.
1st and goal. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
Escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little
Todd Gurley
passes
in the
may
block.
work in exchange of running
Move him
plays.
over here.
Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Hit that
I
slant.
guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the foot. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams just continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right?
No,
I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right
She's
now.
going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is...
All right, let's sim to the end of the game.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up.
We might have time for one more game, people, if we hurry up.
They're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for LA, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders.
Yeah, we still got time. We still got about 30 minutes. Got to do a real quick game. Nah, we don't have time because I still got to eat dinner before the game starts. So anyway, guys, I'm going to do our training. And once we do that, see if we have any more level ups, and then we're going to head out, call it a stream. It's about 6:30 now. The game starts in 30 minutes, and I still haven't eaten any dinner, so I'm going to head out. Level up David Long one more time. All right, guys. Calling it a stream, and I will see you all next time. Peace.